I love video games. Nothing specific. I love playing online with multiplayer. I play PlayStation 3 with my brother all the time. He thinks he's better than me at Call of Duty, but I'm always the one with the biggest kill ratio. He always uses a sniper. I never liked snipers. I always thought they were too difficult to use. I prefer SMGs because they're so quick and the fire rate is high. We both have our own PS3s. His room is in the basement. I play with him down there sometimes. Our parents had gone out to see a Pink Floyd concert, and my brother brought his girlfriend to see Captain America: Civil War. I was left home with just me and Black Ops 2. I had been playing for a decent 20 minutes before I got a request by some random player named Basement Dweller 105 to join my match. I let him join. Maybe he'll be better competition than these other noobs I've been playing with. I hear a voice in the game say, "Hey Deathclutch, you there?" Yes, that's my PS3 name. It sounded like an older man's voice. I plugged in my headphones and said, "What's up, man? How you doing?" I replied. "Oh, I'm great now," he said in a creepy tone. That was really weird, I thought to myself. We played Call of Duty for about 14 minutes without saying anything to each other. The match ended with me getting the final kill. It showed a first-person look at my soldier blasting another player just as they were rounding a corner. We were at the loading screen when Basement Dweller 105 said, "Hey, you're pretty good. Where did you get such mad skills?" "I just practice and practice, man," I said. "Bet you practice a lot with your brother," he said. I found it kind of weird that he assumed I had a brother. I did, but how would he know? I'm probably thinking too much about it. "Yeah, I practice with him all the time," I said. "I've noticed." This guy is kind of creepy, I thought. I thought I was going to leave the lobby, then go back on so I didn't have to play with this creep. After the match, I left the lobby and went to a different match. I played the game for a good 5 minutes before I received a message on my account. I pressed the PlayStation button in the middle of the controller and scrolled over to messages and clicked on the new message. Basement Dweller 105. What does this creep want now? I thought to myself. I checked the message. It said, "Where did you go? I want to play with you." His name probably means he still lives with his parents. What a loser. I ignored him and kept playing. Half hour later, I got a game request. From you know who. Before I could delete it, I got a message from him that said, "Join my lobby now." Wow, this guy really is a loser. Then came another message from him, one that would change the rest of the night. "I know who you are, Devin. I know your brother went to see a movie with his girl and that your parents are at a concert. You're all alone, and you live on West Park Street." My heart dropped out of my chest. This guy really knows who I am and where I lived. I messaged him back saying, "What do you want from me?" He messaged back almost immediately like he knew what I was going to say. "Play one match of free-for-all with me. First one to win 500 points wins. If you win, I'll go away, and you'll never hear from me again. But if you lose, I come and strangle you. Do I have your attention now?" My heart was racing in my chest. I had never been so scared in my life. Finally, what seemed like an eternity, I messaged him back. "Okay, let's play." I went and joined his party. I came to the lobby. He chose Nuketown 2025. The match began. My heart was racing. I was so terrified. I wandered through the map looking for him. I searched through the first house, looked through the other, nothing. Where is he? I thought to myself. Just then, bang! My soldier dropped to the ground. The screen changed to the kill cam. He was a block away from me. I could tell by the way he aimed at me that he had been aiming at me for a while. Then pow. After about a half hour of playing, I had 480 points and he had 490. I was sweating so much. If he killed me one more time, he was going to kill me for real. I only had 2 shots left. What made me more nervous was I had 1 hit left, and I couldn't see him. I was walking out of the house when suddenly, pop, the bullet hit me, but I didn't die. I immediately bolted back in the house. I almost vomited from how close I came to dying. Just then I received a message from him. I went to check the message. It read, "I wouldn't read this if I were you." What did that mean? Then it hit me. I knew what he meant. I immediately closed out the message and got back to the game just as he was coming through the doorway. Not even thinking, I instantly blasted him with an entire magazine. He dropped to the floor. Relief shot through my body when I saw him go down. Then it left just as quick when I realized he only had one shot left, as did I. I wasted no time searching for him. Cautiously, I scoped out the environment. I saw something abnormal move in the distance and I unloaded on it. I realized it was a shadow that was part of the map. Great. I probably just gave away my position. I immediately took cover inside one of the houses. Once in the house, I went upstairs. I hid behind a desk, terrified of him finding me. Eventually, I heard a clanging sound and the screen went white. Another clang. He was in the house. He threw 2 flash grenades into the room. My character was groggy. This is it, I thought to myself. I'm going to die. Then I saw him run to the next room. Once the grogginess dissipated, I threw a frag grenade into the room he was in. He turned around and started unloading on me. The grenade wasn't close enough to me, but was close enough to him. The explosion went off. I closed my eyes, praying to God that the grenade hadn't gone off too late. I opened my eyes to the wonderful sight of the green victory title on top of the screen. I won. I actually won. I was on the verge of tears, of crying and laughing for joy, when from downstairs I heard, "Back door open." All the joy I felt a moment ago instantly shattered. I dove under my bed and stayed completely quiet, except for a silent prayer. I waited for what seemed like forever until I heard someone come in the front door. I heard someone call my name and realized it was my mom. I rushed downstairs and told my parents what happened, and they called 911. I explained everything to the cops. About the guy online, his threats, the back door opening. They searched the house, but found nothing. No sleep was had that night. I had to take sleeping pills to finally be able to go to sleep. It was a week before I was back to normal. It was Monday. My brother wanted to cheer me up by playing games with me. He suggested Call of Duty. I said no, almost yelling it. Then I said, "How about Mario Kart?" I was logging into his account when he said, "Hey, did you make a new account on my PS3? I told him no. Then he said something that chilled me to the bone. "Then who's Basement Dweller 105?